Hello and welcome to another Moonstone Battle Report. 3-player again, which is exciting. And we've got a lot of new characters we're playtesting this one, which is fun. The board looks very crowded. We wouldn't normally have 5v5v5 we're doing. Normally when you do 3-player, it's 4v4v4. So it's going to be quite a big scrum in the middle, which is going to be quite fun. So we've got Goblins. It is pretty much Goblins versus Gnomes versus Faeries. The Faeries have got a troll, but it's pretty much Goblins, Gnomes and Faeries, which is also funny. We haven't done a lot of single race
not for a while.
battles for a while. It's been a bit more mixed race. So we've got a few paper dolls and a few proxies because some of the ones we're playtesting haven't got paper dolls yet because they haven't got the artwork yet. So I'll try and do a really quick rundown of what they are. Then the cards will come up and then we'll get going. So I've got the Goblin King, which is the Richard's Midget. I've got the Mortician, which is Beaky. I've got Shabaroon, who's just Shabaroon. Doug, and then last of all, I've got Gotchgut here is actually Rybold, who's Goblin Troll. He's the one with a big cannon on his head. Jack's much simpler. Actually, you've got Muradai, Mama Gimbal, Loki, Braddock, and Joanna. So we've got 3 playtesting characters in that one. Ryan, who's come again, thank you, Ryan, has got... Oh, no, he's waving. He's got... This is not Grub, it's in fact Herbert Growbottom, who is Grub's evolved character, which is kind of fun. It's got Diana hiding in there. Foxglove. Oh god, you got Foxglove near my people again. Oh, it's terrifying, it's terrifying. And then Freya and Bristlenose, the troll, who he... Actually, I'm glad that he's over there because he is terrifying in combat. Go and hit them.
He's going to trick you.
Go and hit them, please. Okay, so we've deployed. We haven't rolled a turn yet. You can see vaguely where the Moonstones are. They're pretty well spread. We did a couple of mulligans first, but they're quite well spread, and that's what the whole board looks like. And we'll move on to turn 1 after you've seen the cards. Then turn 1. Damn it. So, beginning of turn 1, Ryan the Fairies, Ryan the Fairy, Ryan the Fairy won the roll off. After a few re-rolls, we got a double 6 together, then we got 3s, and then something else. So he chose for me to go first. I can't remember if that's how it works, but we've gone for that. So I've gone first. First of all, Shabaroon cast Goblin Mischief, giving everyone +1 energy. I did bluff, just annoyed Jack. And now he's trying to do Transcombobulate. I haven't looked at my cards yet. So I'm looking for a red or a blue 3. These are my cards. I'm going to say I've got a red 3. Oh, I'm casting it on Rybold, by the way.
Bluff. Cool.
Nope. But I'm not going to cast it again anyway. So I'm going to move. I'm going to do it on camera, actually, because I know where he's going anyway. Funny enough, I'm moving him right next to a Moonstone. He's going to literally walk to... He's going to be there. He's got a really big cannon. A really big cannon. Over here somewhere. A really big cannon he's got on his head. Look at all those things he could fire at. Yay! And then I'm going to move Shabaroon in a minute because I don't want him sitting there. And we'll come back in a bit. So after a couple more activations, Loki then went. He moved to there. He dug up the Moonstone 1, moved to there, and then cast Verdant Growth, which is places a wooded patch within 4x. Just there. and that was him done, wasn't it?
That was it.
Ryan's now going. He's moved Bristlenose up from just in front of Freya over to there. He can jog freely through wood, through ponds and things, so he's fine. And he's now vomiting on Muradai. They've got one card, so it'd be interesting to see what he does.
So
if he's for blue, X plus 1.
Blue 3.
That was nice. Show the camera first, that's funny.
That'd be 4 damage. And you can do it again.
He can't do it again because he's only got one card.
No, I mean, you can do it again. You can pay to do it again.
We can pay to do it again, yeah.
Yeah, he's got another 2 energy, so you can do it again.
But basically, you've got no reason not to call a bluff. It's one of those scenarios. He's got no other card, he must call a bluff.
Oh, yeah, of course. One card. Yeah, bluff. You've got the blue 3, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got the blue 3 because I've seen it. But yeah, that's one of those.
Yeah, that's
That's quite annoying actually because they're really lucky, but there's no advantage to it whatsoever.
Yeah. Cool, so 4 damage and you can cast it again if you want. Okay, casting it for a second time with another 1 card. What are you doing?
A blue 1.
Bluff.
Yeah, bluff, yeah, because you got 1 card, yeah.
Not to. So, catastrophe.
Indeed.
Catastrophe.
So what's your catastrophe?
Just he suffers 3 wounds.
Catastrophe is.
Bombs on himself.
Oh. I don't know. Has he got one?
Yeah, catastrophe. This model suffers 3 wounds.
What?
Well, it's right at the bottom of there.
Oh yeah.
Suffers 3 wounds.
Yeah.
Okay,
The wrong place.
so yeah, suffers 3 wounds in return.
He threw it all down himself.
yeah. Okay, just coming back after a few activations. Fair bits happened. So after Bristlenose, who's right at the top of your picture, vomited on both himself and Muradai. Next, Doug went over here on the left-hand side. He dug up that Moonstone and then just sat around here, which was stupid. What I should have done is gone with Rybold and shot Loki, because Jack did the very sensible thing of moving Braddock up and making him forget how his cannon works. So he did that, made him forget his cannon, then stepped a little bit. And then Ryan activated Herbert Growbottom, who's here. I've moved the trees that were here just for the moment so you can see better. He managed to get Verdant Growth off twice because I called a bluff and he didn't bluff. So he was sat all the way over here on this tree. He cast Verdant Growth. I called a bluff. He wasn't. So he's got 2 more trees down here. He jumped into this one and then jogged to there. I've then, as a Goblin player, it's important I act as a massive prick as much as possible. So the Goblin King, who's hiding behind here, who's a vicious midget, he walked up around here somewhere. He said, "Gimme" to Doug and made him give him his Moonstone. Then he did Rule the Roost on Doug. Doug suffered 2 wounds, meh, and gained 2 energy and then gets to activate immediately after him. So he still had 1 energy left, so he then jogged 4 inches, because he's now not carrying a Moonstone, to here, and he's going to stab Herbert with this big pointy stick into Herbert's face. Okay, so we're now about to do a melee, and we'll come back when the cards are dealt. So Doug's first attack, these are my cards. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn it. So he's got the high guard. High guard for Herbert means that I can't do any damage. It's a shame because I had 3 thrusts and I would have killed you. Really, really, really easily. So yeah, they're doing it to me, but you suffer no wounds. Yeah, we'll come back up. He does, yeah. Okay, attack number 2. These are mine. You ready? Are you steady?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn it, you played a sweeping cut. Should have played that one. I had 2 high guards, so I knew you were going to have that one. But damn it. Okay, final round of combat. These are my cards. So I'm really close because I've got a little stand, but it means that, yeah.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Thrust to get to thrust, that's going to hurt you a lot.
Yeah,
You get plus.
I get plus 1 for piercing. So that's 3 plus 3 plus 1 is 7 damage. Which I believe is at least enough to kill him.
You believe, you know.
I know it is. Yeah, I know it is. Yeah, I do know it is. Actually, even without +1, I still would have killed him because they've got 6 health, isn't it? Yeah. So I just stabbed Herbert to death, which is a bit of a shame because we're not really playtesting because he just died immediately. But I wanted to kill you. So
Did you do the 3 damage back then or not?
no, because you're not in range.
No.
Not in
of
range.
course
Yeah.
not, no, of course
Yeah.
not, yeah.
What else did you have out of interest? Did you have all attacking cards or?
These rising attack
Yeah. So you had nothing that would have worked. Well, rising attack
against
thrust.
suffered 2 for.
Yeah, rising attack. You would have survived.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Suffered
That's a shame.
5.
But you didn't know I was going to have a thrust.
Well,
so.
no, to be fair. That's
Or
right.
2
Well,
thrusts. I
that's
mean,
bad.
yeah. Cool. So Herbert's dead, and Doug is awesome. So just a few activations to catch up on at the end of towards the end of turn 1. So after that combat, which obviously killed Herbert, I put the trees back. Then after that, Mama Gimbal activated, moved a little bit, and cast did Mother's Wrath, giving extra energy to people, so to Joanna and Muradai. Then Ryan went with Foxglove, dug up the Moonstone that's sitting right there, and then for the sake of it, cast Protection on himself. I dug up the Moonstone there with Rybold and just moved him up. I considered just moving him up and guarding that, but I kind of actually fancied spreading out my Moonstones a little bit. We'll see how I feel about it. He's really tough, so he's there. And then Jack went with Muradai. He dug up the Moonstone there because he now had the extra energy to do it and shuffled away from Bristlenose a little bit. Diana just moved around here to try and threaten the back of the Goblins, which is a little bit scary because she's quite threatening. And last of all, for me, it's my last activation, the Mortician just moved round, is about to try and cast healing on... No, not on Rybold, on Doug, in fact. Which means I might move back to where he was because he now can't see him. But he's going to try and cast healing on Doug. So the Mortician easily healed Doug. So Doug's on full health, but Joanna's now moved up, and obviously there were 2 trees there. Again, I've moved them so you can see properly. Jack's now doing Revenge of the Forest Friends on Doug, so it's X magical damage. He's looking for greens. These are mine. He's obviously got Braddock sitting right next to him like a prat. What are you calling?
Red 2.
Oh, is it red? Sorry, not green.
Yeah, need red.
Sorry, I thought it was green you're looking at. Red 2. Okay, yeah, you can have that.
It's 2 damage.
2 damage. I need to cast it again in a second.
Yeah.
So second casting of Revenge of the Forest Friends on Doug. Either mine this time, he's looking for red.
Red 3.
Oh, you're such a jackass. I'll put him down to 2 health. 3 health. Yeah, fine. So after that, last activation was Freya. She just picked up that Moonstone and easily healed Bristlenose. Ryan's had to go, and we started time quite late, unfortunately. So Ryan's had to go, and me and Jack are going to continue. So we'll just play his 4 remaining characters as best we can, without trying to be too selfish about it. Yeah. But we'll do the best we can. We're trying to play test, so we want to be fair about what they can and can't do. Obviously, he's lost Herbert already, so he's got 4 characters left now anyway. Cool. We'll come back to you at the beginning of turn 2. So Goblins won the roll-off for turn 2. Shabroon went first. I'm doing a lot about going with Rybold first and firing at Braddock, or going with Doug first before he dies, moving up and trying to hit someone. But in the end, I decided that actually I want to give out the energy first. And I was hoping to transcombobulate Doug. So I cast Goblin Mischief and gave them all +1 energy, no problem. Went to cast transcombobulate, didn't get the blue 3 or the blue 2. I just wasn't quite ready to have the risk of not only him being on 2 health, but Shabroon being on 2 health as well. What could happen if Jack had called a bluff and called a catastrophe, so I was a bit scared. So I didn't do it. So Doug is still sitting now on 3 wounds, which is a bit scary. So after Braddock, we're playing for Ryan, and we both agreed that if we were him, we would be moving Bristlenose up to attack Muradai. So he's done that. Muradai's going to step away, so he's now not engaging Bristlenose. He can't hit him, but he might want to step away next turn, so that makes sense. These are Bristleноse's cards. You ready?
Yeah.
It's going to hurt.
I didn't have a low guard.
How much health has he got?
6 left.
6 health?
6 left.
6 left. Oh, he's dead. Because it's 2, 2, 2, plus 3 for slicing. So That's 9 damage.
I do get -1 from slicing. Is it magical as well?
No, it's slicing.
Just slicing. Oh yeah, because
Well, or so what does his rat infested pelt do? Is it
reduce magical and slicing by 1.
Oh, okay, well I'll choose to do because I could do his insatiable hunger,
Yeah.
which is no point in doing because I've still got 3 energy left anyway. Which would mean I'd gain energy and restore wound. We haven't done any wounds, doesn't matter. And it's magical, but you're already magical, so it'd be he'll use his razor claws, so it's 2, 4, 6 plus 3.
Yeah.
So 9 damage. So I choose where that drops. Did obviously choose it right there. Cool. So Miradai's dead, I'm afraid.
No. What do you need?
So after that, Bristlenose moved over a little bit. Is now vomiting on Loki. He's looking for blues. X+1 magical. Has he got any abilities that can stop that as well, Loki? I can't remember what he's got. Hasn't he got an ability that stops arcane or stops damage or something?
No, he's got Trickster.
Hasn't he got like Friends of the Old God or something?
Favourite Old Gods. When this character suffers damage for the first time each turn, flip the top card of the arcane deck and reduce the damage suffered by -X.
Okay, in that case, I probably would have fired against Mama Gimbal actually. Think about it.
So
Which because he was originally going to fight Mama Gimbal.
originally went there.
So originally went there to fight Mama Gimbal. She's minus his, but actually I'm going to fight Mama Gimbal, I think.
Yep.
So I'm looking for blue still. So it's exactly the same.
Be -2 damage, by the way.
-2.
Actually, definitely -1.
Yeah. It's horizontal, so yeah. And that's
Definitely just pushed them both, so I think they were exactly.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, so -2.
Okay.
I think.
All right. So these are my cards. I'm going to play a green 3. A blue 3. Sorry, blue 3. Don't want green. Blue 3. So that would be 2 wounds basically after the minuses.
X+1. Yeah.
X+1. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to play that. You can't do it again though, can you?
I could do it again. The best I would do if I had a blue 2 here is to do 1 more wound.
Bluff.
I did bluff.
Cool.
That's why they look.
Yeah.
So just have 2 wounds.
2.
It's not particularly horrific, but yeah.
Okay.
So next up, Doug's moved up. Though doesn't look like on there. He's actually within 3 inches of Graddock. So he's stabbing Graddock with his big stick. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ooh, I played the right one. So mine's a rising attack. Jack has a high guard. I'm really pleased about it. I almost played 2 falling swings.
Ah.
So,
What we do?
so it'll do. It's due to high guard 2, 3 damage.
So I'll upgrade mine to the old slip step as well,
Okay.
which means I can move an inch.
Is that an end step effect?
Yeah.
That doesn't work
Why not?
unless you're within melee range.
Sorry, what?
Unless you're within melee range.
Not if it affects me, it doesn't. I'm not moving you, I'm moving myself. This
Okay,
one
I'll check that. Check that rule. But yeah, it's fine. So you'll stuff with 3 wounds, or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Okay.
Dan repents of his sins.
Down offensive sins. Yeah, you didn't used to be able to do end step effects at all unless you were within the melee zone, but that's been FAQ'd now. That end step effects that don't affect your opponent, I think that's right, can't be done. But if it just affects you, then it does.
End step effects that do affect your opponent can't be done.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry. Yeah,
yeah.
It can't be done. I just said the wrong word. Okay, so you can now move how far?
An inch.
An inch. So Doug then stepped up 1 to be able to engage him again. These are Doug's cards. Oops, just about get that to show you some. Oops. That one. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh, the opposite way to last time. I only had low guards this time.
It won't quite kill you though. You'll be okay. It'll do 4 damage.
One
Because
health left.
yeah, 1 health left, but just do 4. That was 2 falling swings if you can't see against the low guard. So it'll do 4 damage. Cool, 1 health left. So Joanna has then moved up to see if she can polish off Doug. With a lot of movement things. First of all, she's thinking about not being within his melee range. Then she's about being within his melee range, but if she was within his melee range, decided to basically to be able to do her
Valkyrie cycle.
Valkyrie Psycho, and it would also hit both Graddock and Loki. Whereas where she is now, she isn't engaged by him, this works better essentially, because the reason she wanted to engage both of them is because if she kills Doug, she wanted to be able to attack Gotcha straight away without spending energy. But Jack's gone for gone for this.
There's no clear best way of doing it.
So these are Doug's cards. Still getting used to having this stand there. Okay, so that'll kill him anyway. Although is it? Yeah, that'll kill him. So it's 2+2. I'm not going to do anywhere near as much as I thought.
Do you get any damage reduction?
Only -1, and you'll do 2+2.
Oh right, yeah. And
So -1 is 3,
yeah.
and I don't think I'll do much damage to you at all. I'll do 3, which will go down to 1.
Do 1 damage.
Against thrust, I do 1. Yeah, 1. So 2 + 1 for piercing. So I'll do 1 damage to you. Okay, Doug's down. You've all lost 1 person.
Yeah.
After that, Jack decided to have a go at doing Pixie Elf Elixir, trying to get the blue. Well, blue 2 you'd need, wouldn't you? Or blue 1 would get you back up to the normal amount of energy.
Yeah.
Called the blue 2, and I called the bluff, and it wasn't a blue 2. Near Graddock, so it doesn't suffer any suffering for it, as it were, but doesn't gain anything either. So that's Joanna done. It's over to the Faeries. So after Joanna failed the Pixie Elf Elixir, we were then deciding what the Faeries would be best to do. Obviously, Bristlenose has already gone. Yeah, he's already gone. I thought about several things, her possibilities. Freya obviously is not an option at the moment, doesn't need to be because she's there to heal if she needs to. We considered Foxglove moving around, and then we thought actually if she's got a Moonstone, Bristlenose has either got a Moonstone or be able to get a Moonstone. So Diana can go in there and try and cause some trouble. That's what we tried to do. She moved up forward, did a couple of steps, and then went to cast Horrifying Visions on Joanna because she's the one that she can get to. Did a wound on Foxglove to get 2 more cards, but so I was playing as Diana. I actually didn't cast a spell because I didn't have the card. I only had a red 1, which would do no damage to Joanna, so we left it at that. And now Rybold's going to see if he can finish off Braddock. So Rybold's first attack. Here's his cards. That last one there doesn't really matter. Okay. It doesn't make any difference because his signature move is on High Guard. All models within 2 inches suffer 3 magical damage.
Whoa. All models within 2 inches.
So it includes him, so he suffers 3 wounds. I basically considered, I probably wouldn't have played the following thing, I probably would have played thrusts, but I would have done, how much health he got left, sorry?
1.
Well, I would have done enough to kill him. But I wanted that. I knew that was a guaranteed kill no matter what you played.
Yeah.
So I thought I'll take 3 with damage, knowing I'm going to kill Braddock.
Wow.
That's 3 wounds on Braddock and on himself. And thankfully, Shabaroon is just out of 2 inches, so is Joanna, but that's Braddock dead, which I'm pretty pleased about.
Yeah.
That will make a difference, definitely.
What's your goes on High Guard, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be doing it now, though, to be honest, because I'll do suffering wounds myself, to be honest.
Yeah. You get plus to impact.
+2 to impact.
Mm.
And you'll be -1, so basically I'll be +1 with impact.
Yeah.
So he's now moved over to hit Joanna, so we were just having a discussion at the beginning of that. It's fine. She has no energy, so he's got 1 more attack after this as well, if I decide to do it. These are his cards. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, blimey. Blimey. So I didn't do, I was going to thrust, do I? So 1, 2, +2, so I'll do 3 damage to you.
Yeah, it's 1 - 1.
Do you get any bonuses? Do you get bonuses for piercing?
No, only slicing.
So you'll still do 2, 4, -1, so you'll do 3 to me as well.
Oh, you got ramshackle armor.
Yeah. So 3 to me as well. So next one. Jack can't see them. I'm going to do this. It's quite tricky. I might bother showing the cards next time. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, no.
So you do none against the thrust, and I do 4.
Although I do choose slight. Oh no, because you got -1.
-1. So I'll do 4 damage to you and
Dead.
summon another turn.
Yeah.
She did.
Oh, I just really wanted to do a bunch of damage to him.
Funny thing is, if I hadn't played a thrust, I was going to play the high guard and block that and just done the same thing anyway.
Oh, damn it.
I was really tempted to do a defensive card and hoping for a counter, so I would have killed you anyway, to be honest, if I chose my other one and still suffered no damage.
Not Joanna. Oh,
So,
God.
Giant's dead. Gnomes are looking a bit thin on the ground now.
Three gnomes dead.
Yep. So Loki's now gone in. Is anything he can do really is see if he can hit Rybold.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bother showing the cards of mine this time because it's really tricky.
Oh,
I'm forcing his wild attack. I do quite a lot, I think.
Against a low guard.
So just 3 against 2 normally.
And then I'm going to upgrade it so that damage from this attack cannot be reduced by passive abilities.
Okay.
And then choose impact, and that's impact, which is another +2.
So 4 damage.
4 damage.
Ooh, that's 2 health. Okay. Round 2. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to go for this one. Alright.
Oh, he's playing
My
low
God.
guard. No.
So I'll play a thrust against that.
God, damn it.
Which will just be 2. So get no bonus to it because it's piercing, and then you get to flip an arcane card and see if you reduce that for the first one.
Oh, God damn it.
What do you get?
Whenever
Catastrophe.
I flip a card, remember that
Yeah.
sleepyhead? It was always a catastrophe. It just does nothing.
So you suffer 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Okay. So third round. It's the last one, isn't it? Last energy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So get a rising attack. I'll do 2 4 damage. And get a thrust. You do 1. It's +2 for impact.
+2 for impact.
Yeah, and then -1 is just enough to kill me.
Yeah.
So he'll drop his Moonstone, which you get to place.
Base to base with you, isn't it? Not really. Suppose I want to put it there.
You put on a 4, needs to be on a 1.
Yeah, on a 1. Yep.
Okay.
I've got 2 health left.
Okay. So with Rybold dead, I'm going with the Mortician. He's going to try and reanimate him. So I need any 2. So I'm going to call a red 2.
Oh, you can reanimate rival. How much health does he come back on with?
Half.
Half health.
So 6. I'm not that much. 6 health's not that much.
Ew. But I can't risk you.
Bringing Doug on as well.
Doug as well.
Yeah. Back up to full
I have
strength.
to let that through.
Okay. So that's what my card was. So Rybold comes on with our health. So after Rybold's been resurrected, we moved people around. Loki, you did Mama's Love.
You've mentioned about being resurrected, have you? Would you film that?
Yes, I filmed that already. Because I filmed that as an arcane action.
Okay.
So then Mama Gimble dug up the Moonstone, moved, and they did Mama's Love, moving those 2 together, healing a couple of wounds on Loki. We just moved Freya up a little bit. Not much of anything to do right now. They're in a pretty safe situation, really. So I then went with the Goblin King and did Rule the Roost on Rybold. He suffers 2 wounds, which is a bit of a bummer. But he can activate, gains 2 energy, and can activate after the second activation ends. Now, I've assumed that because he died and come back on again, he's no longer forgetting his cannon.
Yeah.
So we'll just go with that.
Yeah.
For the sake of it, and Tom can correct me when he watches it. So I'm then going to fire my cannon at Loki. So I need a green 1, basically. So I'm going to play a green 1.
What's your catastrophe?
I suffer 3 wounds, which is almost enough to kill me, not quite. And all models within 2 will suffer 3 magical damage.
Bluff.
I'm not going to cast it as a green 1, obviously they know that. I'm not going to cast it because that's enough to kill you, and I'm not going to cast it again anyway.
Yep.
So Loki's dead. So God, the gnomes have really been pounding this game.
Yeah, it's only one gimbal left now.
Yeah. So that's turn, I think. Because I had more activations.
Yeah.
And that's turn.
Yeah.
Okay, Goblins won the roll-off. I've gone with Shabaroon again. He's done Goblin Mischief, given everyone extra energy, and now I'm going to try and transcombobulate Rybold, basically to make him stand on those 2 Moonstones like a jackass. So I need a red or a blue 3, and I'm playing a red or pink 3.
You could transcombobulate Goblin King as well. Hey, how much health does Goblin King have?
7.
7 left.
Yep.
So 2. Yeah, I have it. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to move him to there, and he'll heal all wounds, which is quite nice. And Chabaroon done. Mama Gimbal! He's coming in to attack Rybold. What else is she going to do? She's the only gnome left standing, and she looks pretty damn angry. So Rybold's going. This is what we're going for. So I'm going to kill you.
That'll do 2 plus 2.
2 plus 3.
2 plus 3. Oh,
Oh no, 2 plus. Oh no, sorry. Oh crap! I looked at the wrong guy. No, I'll just do 2. That's annoying. I would have a different card if I remembered. I was thinking of Bristlenose has because I was him last time I played a troll.
So I'll deal 3.
Yeah, and I'll deal 2 because it's not impact. Yeah.
You'll regret that.
You'll regret that or not. So this is okay.
Think. Choose your card carefully. Or suffer Mama's wrath.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. I wish I'd done this one. So I'm gonna suffer 2 wounds.
2. Yay.
If I'd played any of the other cards, I would kill you. That was probably
So
quite stupid.
Mama's giving you good scolding.
She has really. She's got 5 wounds. I've done 2 on you. Right. So next up, we figured Diana would probably want to be taking out Rybold again. He's the real threat over there with those 2 Moonstones. So starting by doing Feed on Fear. So Jack is playing obviously as Diana because I'm Rybold.
How much energy does he have?
He has 2.
Okay.
So you can steal up to 2. I wonder if you're in range. I want to check something. Not in range of him or him, so you won't be able to do it again. That's fine. Okay. What are you calling?
Red, pink 3.
Pink 3, so you'll steal all his energy by doing that.
Yes.
Okay, bluff. No one else is in range. Okay, that's fine. You got a red 3.
She gained 3 then.
No, she only gained 2.
Oh,
So
yes, so she gained.
it's only
2
the
because
amount,
she had 2,
she gets. So, and you can give it to anyone, but you'd obviously give it to her. Then she's back onto
It's
4.
only within 6 inches though. Yeah.
Yeah, you must give it to her because you now want to do horrifying visions twice.
There's no one else I could give it to. No one else within 6 inches.
Probably not. No.
The friendly model within. Oh no, within 6 inches of the target.
Is it?
Yeah. Distribute damage energy amongst fairies within 6 inches of the target.
Oh, okay. So no one. So her. Okay, so she's now back up to 4 basically. And he's got none. So with the extra energy, she's now casting horrifying visions on Rybold. What are you calling?
Red one.
So do 2 damage. Yeah, it's fine. You can have that. Second time casting horrifying visions. What are you going?
Did a wound to Foxo this time to get an extra 2 cards. Red 2.
So I'll do 3 wounds to him. Okay, yeah, you can have it. It's fine. It's fine. So Diana's then throwing caution to the wind and is going and see if she can just poke him with his little dagger. Okay. Oh, you got it.
Sweeping cut.
Against high guard does none. I think.
Double
I still think it does none. Yeah. Sweeping cut. Yeah, none. So
the only one I had a double off. So.
Oh, I could kill myself and do 3 damage to you and Mama Gimbal. You know what? I'm gonna do that.
Kills Mama Gimbal.
Kills Mama Gimbal.
Yeah.
Drops a Moonstone there.
Place a Moonstone then.
And then it'll take 3 wounds off Diana as well.
Okay.
Which is like half her health.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll do that. So he dies, but I don't really mind because she dies. So I'll put a Moonstone there. She dies, and he suffers 3 wounds. And quite frankly, I can bring him back in a minute. Okay, so in response to that, the Mortician's moved all the way over here, and he wants his buddy back. So he's going to try and reanimate. I think Rybold. Coming back with 6 health is just a bit too good. He's come back with Rybold. He's going to try and reanimate Rybold again for the second time in the game. I need a red, blue, or green 2. This is what I've got. So pink 2.
Bluff.
So he appears back there again on half
He's back
health.
to base, isn't it?
Yep, with half his health. He's back on 6. And I'm not going to cast it again. So I then went with, we moved a Bristlenose over there, went and picked up that Moonstone and just shuffled over a little bit. And then I went with Goblin King. This is obviously, sounds familiar, isn't it? I did Rule the Roost on Rybold, giving him 2 energy, so 2 wounds. Now Rybold's activating immediately, it's bashing Diana. So yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll do 1, 2, -1 for weakling. So you'll do 1. I'll do 3, 5. So she's definitely dead, and I suffer 1.
I thought you were going to go for the high card thing.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to suffer. I thought you probably weren't going to be able to do enough wounds to make it.
Yeah.
So Diana's dead. Okay, so after Rybold picked up that 1 Moonstone, it really is just a Faeries versus Goblins. Now, Faeries might have enough energy to step towards close enough to do Fizzle Pop on Rybold. What are you calling?
Red one.
So it'll do 1 damage and move me an inch away.
Which you can't do because you'll hit him.
Yeah, we'll stop. So it'll do 1 damage, or I'll take the 1 damage.
Yeah. You have the red 3.
No. Okay, so Faeries won the roll-off. Oops, I'm going to put this. Faeries won the roll-off. And going with Freya first. She's already within 6 of Rybold. She's starting Fizzle Pop.
Red 2.
I've got to call a bluff, and no one else in range. Okay, so Rybold's dead.
Again,
the 3rd time. And dropped his Moonstone. Okay, so after... Oops, there's a mushroom fall now. After Freya finished off
Bristlenose.
Rybold,
Rybold.
Shabaroon went. He gave energy to everyone else. Goblin Mischief as normal, then transcribed to the Goblin King to where he's now sat. Bristlenose moved up, and now Goblin King is trying to hit Freya. Are you ready?
I'm going to... she's already been this turn, hasn't she? So
Yeah, you haven't got any energy yet.
Yeah, no.
It's going to Sleeping Cut. That will do 2, 4, and I get +2 impact. So it does 6 damage.
Dead. Yeah.
So she's dead.
You
Okay.
can dig up both of those with his remaining energy.
He can dig up all of those with both of those. And dig
Those
up
2 ones. You can dig
Yeah,
up.
and he hasn't moved yet either. Okay, so I'll come back after that. Okay, so that meant that the Goblin King dug up both those 2 and Freya dropped hers, so he's now got 4 Moonstones. He is truly the Goblin King, he's carrying 4 Moonstones. That is turn, that is game. Foxglove can't get into range to atrophy the Goblin King in the hope of killing him. Even if she did manage to kill the Goblin King, the Mortician could just pick up another Moonstone anyway.
Yeah.
To pick up all the ones he drops at 1.
Yeah.
I still have more than you, because you can't kill both of them. Well, you can't. You genuinely can't now. If Trickster hadn't been once per turn, you might have been able to, but I don't think you could anyway. But anyway, so victory for the Goblins, just.
Yeah, just in turn 3, I think it looked hopeless for the Goblins.
It did a bit, didn't it?
It's transcombobulating the Goblin King.
Yeah. And then he just killed Freya in 1 hit.
Yeah.
Got the right cards kind of thing, and then he just dug everything up. But that's a very strong Goblin 5. Goblin King, Mortician, Shabaroon, Doug, and Rybold. We're talking about, I might not include Doug, I might include someone different, but Doug is actually quite good.
It's nice to have another threat of resurrection.
It's
good melee.
Yeah, and he's a 3. He's got 7 health, so he's a bit healthier.
That's charge.
I mean, the other possibilities you could include things like what are we really like the Revenant. So another model that just can't die. So either the Mortician's bringing them up, or you could make it more of a gun line and bring the Fire Spitter in, which would be good. Then you're a bit low on melee.
Yeah.
What Doug does provide is a nice 3-inch melee. I mean, he basically killed Braddock, didn't he? He did kill Braddock. Mortician did really well in that game. Last couple of times I've seen, last couple of times I've seen him played with him, he's not really done that much because they haven't had enough wounds to him to get the extra energy. Like, not enough characters have died.
Yeah.
Like last time I played Tom, when he used Mortician, I just didn't kill any goblins until like end of turn 3 or something. So he didn't really do much because he wasn't getting the extra energy. Whereas in that one, Doug died fairly early on.
Well,
and Shabaroon kept giving him more energy, so he was able to. I mean, he reanimated Rybold twice, and he could have reanimated him again that turn if I wanted him to.
Yeah.
But the combination, I think, of Shabaroon, the Goblin King, and the Mortician is really horrible.
Yeah. Goblin King's amazing, though. I think he's great.
Yeah.
Because he just brings so much flexibility.
I mean, he's. Yeah, Rule the Roost is ridiculous.
It's giving them, having extra activation and 2 energy.
Yeah. There's other 2 wounds, but with Rybold, that's the good thing with taking Rybold, of course.
Yeah.
Is he can give him, he doesn't mind too much of suffering 2 wounds because he's got 12. Whereas any other goblin suffering 2 wounds actually could be quite bad.
Yeah.
Like doing it on Shabaroon, for example, he's only got 4 left there after that. So other goblins would suffer, like Vicious Midget would be on 3. So Rybold works well with Goblin King on that one. And Shabaroon obviously is just good for goblins full stop, no matter what, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
I think they were all quite good builds. The Faeries look good, really good still. I mean, they looked amazing.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the fact that I managed to kill Herbert really early on, so I think that was slightly poor planning with possibly political planning from Ryan. I'm not going to because we do it. We're not here, but whenever sticking someone that's got no real defenses right near lots of enemies in the beginning of turn 1 is not a good idea with anyone because they're just going to get swamped. So losing Herbert early on was a bit of a handicap for them. I mean, Gnomes, you just got a bit double teamed, really.
Yeah, I think they did okay.
Because Bristlenose came round that side and murdered Muradai early on.
With Bristlenose there, I just felt completely crushed because I knew I couldn't deal with Bristlenose. I just had Marmite and Loki there.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what to do about Bristlenose.
And the Goblins just kind of stuck to their guns, really, and stayed over here.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of boosting stuff. I mean, Shabaroon gave everyone energy every single turn.
Yeah.
So every turn the Goblin King had 4 energy, or Rybold got the extra energy,
also,
or Mortician could.
You got that every turn. You got every transcombobulate that you wanted.
I did.
And you resurrected everyone that you wanted to resurrect.
Yeah.
Never failed.
I got all the cards I wanted every time.
Well, unless you bluffed, I guess.
I didn't. Yeah. I didn't, to be honest. I didn't need to. With those spells, I mean, with transcombobulate, if you haven't got them. Oh, actually, there's one transcombobulate I failed.
Oh, yeah.
I think, if I remember, it's been quite a long game now. It's now past 12.
Yeah.
It was a good fun game though, blimey. That was really good.
I really like 3-player games.
Yeah.
There's a lot of action, a lot of melee.
Very early on, it's a lot more thinking. I love their 4-player.
Yeah.
4-player, you only. I mean, that was also 5 characters each. There's a lot of models around. With 4-player, you only actually have 3 models each. Because the idea is you only want 12 on the board at once.
Yeah.
So 5's a bit much. I mean, if you had like 6v6 v6 v6, it'd just be ridiculous. Well, basically, you'd probably lose a lot of characters in turn 1, so it would quickly turn to 4v4, or someone will get ganged up on and die like the Gnomes did. I mean, Rybold did pretty much all his killing with his fists.
Yeah, he's.
I mean, he killed Braddock, Joanna, and Diana.
But to be fair, they did kill him first.
Twice.
At least twice. It's just that he came back and then killed them.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Without the Mortician, he wouldn't have done so well.
No. Yeah, I mean, Craddock did what I wanted him to do the first few turns. Johanna killed someone, Loki killed someone. But
Yeah.
Mama
was
Gimble didn't do that well, I think.
Well, she didn't really have a chance to. She got Bristlenose got a bit too close too quickly, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, and I was going to say Mura died. He just died before he had a chance to
really do
anything
special, really.
House and go over there. Or something.
Yeah.
Or over there to get this.
Yeah, so he could have moved over this side. Yeah, he got stuck over there with a Moonstone. Really, he could have moved. He could have retreated somewhere. Because even if he'd been sat, because he sits in the building, sat over here in this building with one Moonstone. He just sits the rest of the game. But yeah, in terms of changes, I do. Although obviously he started in water features, which made him better. I think +3 damage on Bristlenose for slicing might be too much. Actually, the Goblin King might need a bit of a nerf. You know.
Well, maybe not able to resurrect rivals.
Well, the whole point though, I don't think, because that wouldn't involve changing rival from a goblin to a troll. Just a troll. I don't think we want to do that because it's fun having a goblin / troll.
Yes.
I think Mortician is fine, to be honest, because yes, he can resurrect people with that, but he can't do anything else that turn.
Mm-hmm.
That's him done. So he loses an activation completely, just bringing someone else back, and they come back with no energy.
Yeah. So it's when you add the Goblin King.
When you add the Goblin King in.
But that's.
I don't know. I mean,
but they take 2 wounds. So
they take 2 wounds, so it's only really and if they're being resurrected on half health, so like Dog coming back with that comes back on 4 health. So he then suffers 2 wounds. He's only on 2 health.
Yeah.
So it's not, he needs healing first. Then the activations come in more. And it was, if the Mortician has cast Reanimate, he's probably not casting healing.
Yeah.
So that's when it gets a bit trickier. I think it happened to work out well that time out. And also, no one targeted the Mortician with anything.
No.
So if you target the Mortician, then I'm going to worry about it really. So anyway, I think we'll leave it there.
No, I think it worked well for the Goblins. I think it all came together.
Yeah.
Good to see it working really well.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right. Hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe. Check out the Facebook page, and if you want to see more movies and content, then please help us out on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you next time.
I didn't do that. Oh.
I know I didn't. What did the beat you? What did the beat you? Hello and welcome.
Am I in the shop?
No, you're not in the shop. But just your face made me really laugh. Hello. I cannot do it again. That face isn't helping.